Hello, my friends, and welcome back to our blind Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Justice for All, the second game in Ace Attorney Trilogy. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your Story-Based Gaming channel, and today I'm recording this on Thanksgiving Day in the States. Thanksgiving is a day where you just give thanks. That's all it is. So no matter where you are in the world, regardless of if you're celebrating this day or not, I just want to say thank you so much for everything that you've done in my life. Y'all have changed my life for the positive. You give me hope, inspiration, and just a sense of community, which is really, really hurting in today's age with, all the stuff going on in the outside world. And I just want to say thank you so much. I really, 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 really do appreciate you all. Now, with that said, we gotta save our girl here, and we have incriminating photographic evidence that is kind of damaging our case. So let's get back to it, shall we? Oh, the duts. What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with the nervous amateur. I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. Yeah, because he doesn't know about how she changes, right? What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in the picture is not Maya? I mean, the problem is we know this isn't Maya, but at the same time it is Maya. I mean, she's obviously wearing her Magatama necklace. She's wearing her channeling robes. I mean, would the judge believe that your body physically changes? I mean, he hasn't seen Maya just magically become Mia, right? I'm going to... It's not Maya, but it is Maya. I mean, that's like the weird thing about this question is we know it's not, but it is. I'm gonna go for it. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in this picture is not Maya Fey. Yes, I see that. It's not just her face, her whole body is taking on a different appearance. There is only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow, this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Order, I say I will have order. Yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey. Yeah, we did it. Nah, she's saying the same thing I thought, which is, no, Phoenix, that's not gonna work. You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Wow. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. Oh dear. She's smiling. I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like you to take a look at this picture. Where did she get that from? This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person? She looks this way because She is obviously limited to channeling a spirit. You know, I thought about this the other day because I was playing Genshin Impact. And there's a new, not a new, but an old character that's on a rerun banner called Eula. And I don't know if they look the same, but Von Karma and Eula look very similar to each other. And I love both of their character designs. I mean, the art direction of this game is fantastic. I know I said it before, but I think we should appreciate a game for more than, you know, other things sometimes. It's unbelievable that she can. I think I missed her dialogue because I was talking about her character design. Oh, her beauty distracted me. I can't be distracted. I mean, come on, she's trying to kill our girl. Yet it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person that she's calling. The dates. Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. Mamiya? Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Ah, the dots. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. Oh, the dudes. I don't have even a single witty line. It looks like we've been had. But I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is a defendant, Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there any way I can prove that the person in this picture is not Maya? I can prove it. Your Honor. The fire has returned to your eyes, I see. This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony until now. A contradiction, you say? So, you think you spotted a problem with this picture? Well then, earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange about this picture? Is it the hole in a robe? But there's no way for me to accurately click that. I want to point out her eyes to say this is obviously not her. This is Eeny Meeny. I could point out her other assets. I want to point out her eyes because that's the first thing I noticed. Please direct your attention here. To her face? With your own two eyes, you can clearly see that this face does not belong to Maya Fey. Objection! Fool! Do you even know what you're talking about anymore? Ah! That hurt! Did you just finish discussing that up here stage and started channeling? I know you ain't no dummy, so whoa, that was fast. There is a limit to everything, Mr. Wright, and that includes my patience. Phoenix, you have to think before you speak. You can't. Oh my god, you guys are talking too fast! Ah! You know, Maya's mad at me now. I have to focus. So, you think you spotted the problem with this picture, then earn your keep. What is so strange about this picture? Is it the gun? I don't know why that's strange. Is it the guy? Is it the fact that there's no border in the background? Take that! Nope. I guess that's not. Oh, she actually gave a, no, that's weird. They said the same things over again. Alright, let me save here before I lose too much HP. Because losing HP is kind of annoying in this game because, if you lose too much HP, you can actually, you know, end up with only one choice. I'm gonna choose a gun.
Take that!
Nope, that's not it. Maybe it's the guy laying on the ground in his position. There's got to be something that's wrong about this picture because they are having me do this multiple times. Is this shoe?
Take that!
Nope, that's not it. What is wrong with this? It's not a Magatama. It's not her eyes. Is it the hole? I don't know if I can click that. No, I can't click that. I'm gonna look at the uniform. It's on the sleeve. The robe is on the sleeve. I don't know if I can do that or not, but let me try it. It would be right here, right?
Take that!
To the sleeve, but there isn't anything odd about it. I think that was it. And that is exactly what is so odd. Oh, I love this music. Oh, it's jazzing me up. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. Ah! There was a bullet hole on the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, it should be in this picture as well. Haha. Took me a few tries, but we got to it. Mr. Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence. Oh, the dots. You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Haha, it's about time you got a penalty. Alright, this should do some major damage to our argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. Arrgh, she's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. And here's her bow. Tisk tisk, jump into the gun again, I see, Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. What do you mean, what incompetent fools? If those fools down at the precinct haven't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten to report about it. As I did it, I didn't have known that this picture was of any value to this case. I see. Well, even if she didn't get assigned a penalty, the evidence still says that there's something wrong with this robe, right? She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything. Without a doubt. But you can't prove that. Francisca Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not to worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that the detective gets what's coming. Ooh. I'm sure he wouldn't like that. I'm sure there will be great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion. Poor Gumshoe. Why is she always... I mean, why is Von Karma always threatening his... It's not just Von Karma. Why is the prosecutor always threatening Detective Gumshoe's salary? Well, in any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken in custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. Ah, the dots. The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright? I got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor. There's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. The picture is fake? Nope, the picture is not fake. The bullet hole was made later? Nope, it was not made later. The shooter is someone else. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. Wait, is Eeny Meeny still alive? There can only be one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. Man, this is like some old RPG music here. Ah, it's great. I love it. You know, one of my favorite things to do is like when I'm working, turn on a classical RPG instrumental in the background on YouTube, because there's just so many great songs from the classics. And I'm gonna have to start turning on some Ace Attorney music in the background, because this music is awesome. What? Order, I say I will have order. If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Oh, why me? Uh-oh, she's starting to break down. The defense's arguments is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please, enlighten us. Hey, witness. Ah! What the heck? Is there any way to ask a gal a favor? Be quiet, you! You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you were lying, I swear that my word would be the last thing that you see. Oh, look, sis. You're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say, are you? Yeah! I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh, you're the Riddler now? Oh, God, I love the Riddler. Frank Gorshin of the old 1966 Batman TV show was my favorite character. I love that guy. And Burgess Meredith, too. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Why is it lately all I have to do is do your job? It's not my job to prove who killed someone. It's your job to prove who killed someone. Well, the person in this picture is not the defendant. Then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. I can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? To turn things around? Huh, that's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So, where did this intruder appear from, and where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let me drop a save. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left the room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those contradictions were true. Mr. Wright, let's hear what you come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into the chilling chamber is a third person entered it, Maya had left, something I can't explain yet. All of these are true? There is no health bar, by the way, so we don't have to worry. So let's just go down the list. A third person had entered it. Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. I have proof that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. Oh, God! Why? I don't know what the proof is. I have no idea. Please take a good look at this.
Okay,
I've already seen it. Thank you.
and what is the purpose of this item?
Don't you see, Your Honor? I don't think you actually see what you're doing. All the dots.
I think it's a court that you should be saying that to you, Mr. Wright.
Ouch, that song. Think it over again. I think the way I'm thinking about this all along, I have to start over and try to think about things in a different manner. What if before we book in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left the room somehow? If I could prove that either of those conditions are true.
Mr. Wright, let's see what you come up with.
How can we show that how can we show that I can't explain it. Not yet, at least. I'm sorry, but I simply can't. You see? And the reason is quite simple. Because there's no explanation, that's why.
As I thought. Another big waste of this court's time.
Phoenix, you can't just give up like that. Well, I don't know what to show. But Mia, rethink things one more time. There has to be an explanation. I'm already perfect. So of course, my conclusions are also perfect. Alright, Phoenix, calm down. Let's try this one more time. How do we... How do we show this, though? Like, I'm trying to... See, I don't see any of these profiles that show this. Unless, you know, we show her Mimi's eyes. So Mimi could still be alive. Basically saying this is Mimi. That's the only thing I can think of. So let me try it. Third person entered it. And then we show picture of Mimi. Nope, that's not it. What is the solution here? Why is this case so hard? Do we have evidence that Maya left the room? Well, if she's not in this picture, then she obviously isn't there, right? But we can't show this picture because she's in the room. Maybe there's something to do with this diagram? I mean, there's not a lot of evidence here that we can present, right? Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this. Oh, how a foolishly fool makes a foolishly face while dreaming in foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. The chance of relieving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary. Wow, thanks.
Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that the murder, until the time of his arrest, the defendant had left the room.
How do I do this?
The evidence you're looking for is this? Huh?
What the heck is the at the end there for? Well, actually, I'm not really sure about this evidence, you know.
Next time, only presents evidence you actually have faith in.
Oh, Jesus. Ow, that burned. How do I prove this? I'm once again, I'm probably being really dumb. And you know what? Wait a second. I found something. No, that worked. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Oh, hold on. Let's go back and refill some of our hit points. Maya had left the room. But how can we prove it with the key, though? I know that Pearls had the key, but... Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Oh, well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the Chandler chamber key, right? Before the Chandler started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door. Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. I don't get it. I don't... Anyway. That key is the only one of a kind, after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? I mean, we kicked the door down, so it's not like we used the key to open the lock. Oh, the excavator dots! Seems like we struck a nerve somehow, though. Phoenix, can you please explain it to your clueless flightless bird? Wait, Mr. Phoenix, right? Yes? It looks like she's catching on. I'm not. I'm afraid to ask, but... why is that key currently in your possession?
What do you mean?
If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her.
Yes, agreed.
However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Oh! Okay. Ah, well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. Wow, that we know of. I understand now, that's clever. That's preposterous. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you.
It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Mr. Karma.
How can this be?
At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible.
My perfect case! How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think we've won yet, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose it here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict.
Well, that's enough. If you would like to continue, we'll do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. Oh, that is all. Court is adjourned.
Alright, well, we made it through day one somehow. I mean, that was really clever with the key. I didn't realize that until after he said it, and I was like, oh, that does make sense. June 21st, 1:32 p.m., District Court, Defense Lobby number 3. So, that means that could it be that she didn't actually die? Or here's another theory. Eni is a channeler. Eni channeled Mimi. And Eni killed it while being possessed by Mimi. Which one sounds more implausible? That Eni's a channeler or Mimi's still alive? Which one is probably more true? Huh. Comment in the comment box below if you're watching this for the first time. What do you think? Do you think it's more plausible that Meme is alive, or do you think it's more plausible that Enie's a channeler? Wow, that was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have really done that. Nick, oh. I just realized my stupidity earlier. I said, the judge is looking at Mia, who is Maya, the whole time, and he doesn't realize they changed bodies. But technically speaking, that was Pearls in the courtroom that changed into Mia. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Although Mia has changed into Maya, Maya has changed into Mia in the courtroom before, I do believe, right? Nick. Although he probably could have forgotten.
Yeah, I'm really old and stuff. I do forget things. Where's that lunch lady with my lunch?
Anyway. I know you were really trying hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room. Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. And the other problem, though, is the only way Maya could have been arrested is if Morgan Fay rearranged the crime scene to implicate Maya. Huh, could this be some sort of conspiracy here? This is weird. By the way, I like weird. Like what happened in that room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure thing. All right, Pearls. You ready to buy some tickets? Ticket? Poor thing. So sheltered. Well, it's to be continued, and it is Thanksgiving, which means I have a lot of time to spend with my family, but, you know, I think we can go about, I don't know, 10 or 15 more minutes. I have no problem with that. I mean, this is a good stopping point, but I mean, there's plenty of good stopping points. It's okay. June 21st, 3:24 p.m., Wright Village. Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick. You're welcome. I had to come and look into a few things here today anyway. I thought about this a little. Huh? If Mystic Maya didn't kill the nice man? Nice man? She definitely didn't. Yeah, she doesn't know Gray, obviously. And I mean, she would have never talked to Gray because Morgan's like, no, you will not talk to my little daughter. Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? That murderer person. Oh my god, I just had another theory. What if Pearls channeled Eni? And then Morgan saw that Pearls had channeled Eni, so to save Pearl from going to jail, she framed Maya to go to, oh my god, there was just so many. I just love how this case is so complicated. I have like 5 different theories on what could have happened, and there's a very high likely that none of those theories are correct. Oh man, this is really good. Yes, Pearls. I mean, she did have the key, right? Oh, I see. I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. I mean, Morgan is definitely up to something. Aw, poor Pearls. She's so sad. I really hope Pearls didn't do it. And if she did do it, it's not really her, but how can we prove it's not really her? Ugh. What if Morgan channeled me, oh, jeez, there's another theory. It's an old cell phone booth. I can't say it fits well in the area too well. I called the police from this phone. An old bus stop. It says Crying Village on the signpost. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. and the origins are written on a beat-up old sign. It looks like this giant rock is called the Crying Boulder. There's a really complex explanation right here, but long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in, or something like that. By the way, what does crying mean in Japanese? Because when I hear crying, I'm thinking of the English word crying, as if the village is named for sadness because something sad is about to happen at this village. And you know how Ace Attorney likes to play fast and loose with their names, meaning other things. I do know this game was localized, so they didn't change the name of the village from Kurain, or they changed the name of the village to Kurain. And the question is, why did they change the name? The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is Fay Manor, the place Maya calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. All right, let's, I'm sorry, I don't know who this person is. I guess that makes sense. You never left Crying Village after all, but you said you just knew who the man was. I look up to Miss Maya a lot. She's my role model. She's so smart and pretty and kind and loving. She's always cheerful, never gets sick, isn't picky, and has good sleeping habits. She always wakes up before me and always eats breakfast before me too. And she has you, such a wonderful person with whom she can share a lot. Okay, I got the idea. She really thinks the world of Maya, doesn't she? I like it when Pearl smiles like that. She's so cute. I knew her for a little while. Miss Maya was your teacher, right? I'm sure she was a great master of lawyers. Master of lawyers? I guess? I mean, it's not exactly a martial art. You should keep training, Mr. Nick. Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, doesn't know who the detective is? How about yourself? To tell you the truth, I really want to grow my hair out just like Mr. Maya. But my mother wouldn't let me. I think your hair now suits you perfectly. Really? Then thank you. Fidget, fidget. Fidget, fidget. I think I've gone through these things before. I'm just making sure nothing is new. Oh, it's my mother. She takes really good care of me and loves me very much. She says I'm the pride of the Branch family, but I don't know what that means. Branch family. That concept is probably still too hard for little Pearl. Maybe Amy is a channeler, became Mimi, did the crime, but then Morgan's like, oh, here's an opportunity to frame Maya to allow Pearl to become the successor of the household without actually having done anything wrong. There's another theory. Oh my god, this is getting crazy. Doesn't know who this person is. Or this person. Or Holly? This person. I can't let her get away with bullying Mr. Maya like that. Aww. I'm going to cast a curse on her. Yeah, actually that's well, that's not a bad idea. Can spirit mediums really do that? Oh, the dots. Actually, no, I guess not. Aww. That's a shame because that would be really cool if she could. Grr. Had to find something I can do then. When they're mad, the woman of the Fae family could give Medusa a run for her money. Good stuff. So, that's the lawyer's secret treasure? Huh? I feel it has a mysterious power, just like my Magatama. Well, I guess I can let her think what she wants of this one. Nothing here? Oh, really? You're not gonna mention the Magatama? Interesting. Nothing on Fay Manor? And the newspaper clipping? She's probably not gonna speak on any— oh, there we go. So you like things about spirit channeling too? The crying secret writings are on this folding screen. Oh, is that what's written on it? There are 6 lines to the sacred writings. Cleanse thy soul, open the door to the spiritual realm beyond, converse with the departed, cast on thyself protection, maintain the spell, and release the spell. So basically this has nothing to do with the murder. Well, that's super. Actually, hold on a second. Cleanse the soul, open door, converse, protection. Is it possible that Maya didn't cast on herself protection No, I mean, I really doubt that has anything to do with anything. About this key, Pearls. You found it on the day of the murder, right? Yes. Where'd you find it? Yeah, now where you found this key is very important. So, please tell me, Pearls. Where did you find this? I found it in the incinerator. Ah, we knew the incinerator would come into play. The incinerator? Is she talking about the one in the garden? Maybe they had the key in that channeling outfit, and they took off the robe and threw the robe in the incinerator, and the robe burned up, but the key was still there. That's how there's a second robe. The door on it was a little open, so I took a peek. When was that? It was after the channeling, when everybody was in a panic. Mr. Nick? Huh? Yes? Are you going to tell my mother? Huh? You mean tell Morgan what you did? Yes, if she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking. Ah, gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from her, alright then? The incinerator, huh? Sounds like a good place to search next. Yeah, besides, we like Pearl. We don't want to see her crying. This doesn't help. How about this? Nope, nothing here. Nothing with a gun. I really should show her a gun though. That's kind of weird. Or a knife. I've seen this knife before. Actually, this was a good idea. Really? Where? My kitchen. Oh, that's right. The knife belongs to the face. I'll skin and cut up some apples for you later, Mr. Nick. Okay, thanks. That sounds really good. Although I can't eat apples right now, I'm doing keto, and I've lost about 22 pounds doing keto. Now, granted, I did keto at the worst possible time because I missed out on Halloween. I'm gonna miss out on huge Thanksgiving feast. I miss out on all the goodness of Christmas. But if I can lose a bunch of weight before next year, then next year I can enjoy Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas without, being overweight. So yeah, I'm working on it. 23 pounds in about a month. I mean, that's really good. If I can keep that up, I would be really happy. That's Mystic Maya's. Ack, I should have shown her something this. I shouldn't have shown her something this violent. Is that blood? It's nothing, really. Just forget you ever saw us, okay? What was I thinking? I can't show stuff like this to a child. Wait, what was that? On second thought, showing this picture might cause severe trauma. Oh. Okay, well, at least Phoenix is smarter than me. I just show everything. Alright, let's talk to Pearls. Today's trial. So, what did you think of seeing your first trial? I was really surprised. I had never seen so many people before. Oh. And Mystic Maya looks so small and helpless. Well, Miss Maya's already naturally short, so... And then that snobby woman with the ruffly clothes. Ruffly? Oh, she means, Francisca. I wonder if her original name was Francisca, because I was told by Green River that she was originally American, supposedly. So what was her original name? She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she had already decided that Mystic Maya did it. I am going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow. I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world. Prosecutors. Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya? Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer, a prosecutor. So her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent. All they care about is if they win. That's terrible. But she's really a good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right? Huh. I mean, Edgeworth was a really good guy. Could she be a good person too, deep down? I mean, she has a passion for justice, so... I mean, in some part of her. There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. Ow, man, Phoenix, that was harsh. Did you forget Edgeworth already? Well, he might have eventually become a good guy. Aw, okay, maybe you didn't forget Edgeworth. He? Who are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Is that the person Mr. Maya was talking about? Mr. Edgeworth? Have I been mispronouncing his name? Is his name Edgeworth instead of Edgeworth? No, I'm just gonna keep going Edgeworth. That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore. Huh? He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely and died for it. Oh, that's too bad. He didn't really die. No, I think it's just an allusion to, you know, his career died. Hopefully. Yeah, because if he died, I would be really, really sad. The murderer. By the way. Yes, what is it? You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you? Why are you asking me? No, I was just thinking earlier. I didn't see anything. She didn't see anything, huh? Did you hear anything? Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearls and what was she doing? And on top of that, this key. Just when did she pick this up? Pearl's alibi. I just realized that I never asked of you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Oh, they're questionable dots. Pearls, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened? Huh? What was I doing? I wasn't doing anything. She's really bad at lying. You can whisper it to me. I won't tell anyone else. I promise. Oh, hello? A double lock? Ah! All the dots. I guess you can see through my lie, huh? Yeah, clearly. I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick? Huh. So we need to find evidence, which I don't think we have. So we'll go around and explore this area and hopefully find something. Or not something, two somethings, right? Okay, well my name is FlightlessBird, this is your story-based gaming channel, and this is our blind let's play of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I haven't mentioned it, but this soundtrack here is also really good. Like I said, I need to go and download the soundtrack for these games because they're fantastic. Although I can't do that until after I complete all the games because I don't want to hear music that I haven't heard before because then it will spoil my initial experience of it. So maybe after I complete all the games, I'll go back and do that. Green River has been documenting all the songs in every episode, so I can always go back to these episodes later and look them up and say, yeah, I want to listen to that song again, and that sounds like a cool idea. Oh boy. Well, anyway, love you all so very much. Once again, I am in my household, we have a tradition of going around the Thanksgiving dinner table and saying what we're thankful for. And I know this episode's coming out on Friday, but technically speaking, we're celebrating Thanksgiving tomorrow because family reasons. And I just want to say that I am so thankful for all of you. I love you all so very much. Thank you again. And all the dots. I have nothing. I can't put into words how appreciative I am. Until next time, my friends. Y'all have a wonderful, fantastic weekend. So long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter. You are brilliant and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.